Mis Libris, welcome to the channel. Again, it's Libra Light Readings, LLR. We are going to get started with a healing message for you today. Almost more of an advice video. We're going to get started. I am shuffling the Animal Oracle deck. There's a couple of Moonology decks that are also intertwined with here. Oh, there's a popper outer I like to show you guys. First one out is the Dove Spirit. Taurus got this too on another platform. I posted a reading and I took it down for Taurus, but they also had the same thing. You have the Dove Spirit. It's about freeing them. You know, sometimes when you lay somebody to rest or there's a funeral, they use doves as a signifier. You have 21, which rounds to a 3. It's partnership. So at this time, you could see cards like the Three of Pentacles, Three of Cups could be prevalent in readings in your sign. It says be at peace. I do feel like this collective has had a tough year, okay, without saying. There is something in the energy too of which you have to continue and heal. There's lots of maybe different avenues of healing that you've picked up, different modalities, and we're going to see what else is here. Lizard Spirit is the second one, your first reptile. So in this depiction, he kind of has wings, which is kind of like your flight. If you've been seeing a lot of birds lately in the sky, maybe more than usual. I saw a clump of them, like almost traveling somewhere else, you know, going away for the winter. It says, dream the world into being. We all are manifesting different things from health to wealth and sometimes even building goals that we don't even know whether we get them started, they're going to work out, right? But at least dreaming them, starting them up is a good resolution here for advice. You have the dove and the lizard with those messages. So let's move forward here. Can we get something for the soul? Chicken soup for the soul today. And we're heavily caffeinated as we start. Got home early too, so I decided to come in here and give you some messages really quick right out of the gate. We have the Bobcat that showed up at the bottom of the deck. Okay, life is a mystery. Some things right now may not have a solution, okay? And two, I want to sway away from saying, let it be a mystery, because that's not the best advice here today. The best advice is sometimes it is a mystery and we're not supposed to know. Okay, we have number 8 there, the infinity symbol, if you guys can see it on the very top. We have a beautiful bobcat which looks towards the front direction of life with those piercing green eyes. You might even have piercing green eyes as amongst the collective. You might have some beautiful eyes here. Me Libriano. There's also another green-eyed person here, another green-eyed animal, and it's the wolf. So take a little moment and marinate on this. Usually the wolf is transfixed, right? It has its eye on the prize. It wants to win too. And I feel like somebody has their eye on you. It's almost coming in as romantic. This wolf is a separate entity today from your bobcat. I think you're number 8. What do you say to that? You could also be October 8. I also have here October 21, which is still a Libra. That's also Kim Kardashian's birthday. She's a Libran. And then we also have 38 here, which is an 11, twin flame number with dream the world into being. Some of you might be more talkative lately, more communicative. You might be making new friends. I also see here there's an abundance of growth. I also see with the 2 eyes emphasized, you know, they're very green. It's a sign of intelligence, emotional intelligence too. I feel like you're coming across feelings that have been hard to bear, okay? And I feel like you're fixing them in a different way, Libra. You're getting creative. Those modalities of healing are coming to me very strong in your morning reading. We're going to also see how you're feeling today. We're going to do an energy check-in, which we haven't done in a while. 58 is your last. It's the stag. It's about leadership, not being afraid to set the stage, be upfront, right? And sometimes that means coming out of the crowd and being very seeable, right? Somebody will view you in this if you take steps to be in the stag spirit, and just be confident. You know, this is a confident animal when it pops out. Also the bobcat, they're very, very rare, very startling images of animals. When you see them, they have like an omnipresent calmness to them. And they're also leaders. You know, these are animals that you see in the wild, and they are definitely alphas. Of course. So I might even name this video Alpha, because there's something here about you being strong, having leadership skills, leadership qualities as well. You could even be posing these in the workplace, and maybe even people are startled around you in your environment of how well you keep it together. Okay, let's see why you're keeping it together as we end on that note. Let's put away the Animal Oracle You also have a rebirth slated with the bat. All right. I would say with the bat showing up today, there could be something in your life that has vastly changed. You've recognized the changes as well today. There could be a turn of events. The bat also grazes in the night, has perfect vision. I mentioned one time that their vision is so keen and sharp in the dark that they can navigate through that. Again, another navigation sign. You have great animals for today in your check-in. Let's get started with light seers. I love this deck so much lately. Who's at the bottom? King of Cups. Okay. And I didn't do an eye roll there. That was just a gaze. That was just a little gaze. Let's get started for your afternoon reading. It could be that I'm heavily caffeinated today, so I'm sorry a little bit if it's too much, but you guys can always click out if it's too much. So let's see what the highest messages are. Can we get light seers going for the highest exalted messages? Also, angels and guides, can you direct us? High Priestess. I saw the green immediately. High Priestess, the Page of Wands, and the Death card. Let me hold up the energy so you can see what I see on the table for today. The High Priestess is very sensy. You know, all her sensory organs are working. She is Pisces. She also feels her environment very well. It's something about also going out in public, Libras, and you feel the feelings of other people. Your empath signals could be turned on extremely today. You could be passionate about this esoteric world of which you've awakened in, and you could be studying more things too. I see here you could be incorporating modalities having to deal with tarot. You might be attaching it even to some audio. There's something here about listening to something a lot. Maybe that's for one person today, but there's a High Priestess thing you're turning on. I feel like some of you sense it more than usual. It could be somebody's, maybe even someone else's sensitivity, not your own, okay? Page of Wands, we have a lucky break here. This is inspiration, something new, and I kept feeling it. Something new is inspiring, whether this is a new tool or trade you're picking up, okay? You could even be inspiring younger people in your family. These are for the kids on the channel if you're a parent. I feel like you're even bringing back old things, maybe even nostalgic things to raise. This is a very high vibrational card. And I feel like you're taking part in raising the collective vibration, or you might be a light worker as well. So you could be the Page of Wands today, or you're getting this type of enthusiasm. It's also a card when you look at the Page of Wands that can bring in a swift change. You know, this youthful character can come in, change a dynamic of even just the day and the mood. So that might be you, High Priestess. Look at that. We have many High Priests and High Priestesses on the channel. Your intuitive gifts might be acting different lately. Okay, more electricity with the number 2 High Priestess card. All we're missing is the High Priest for her. Okay, or the Hierophant is her pairing. So we have the Death card. Let's address it because it's here in Neptunian energy. We have, with the Death card, it's Scorpio. It's very much about transformation this time around. It's not about an imminent death or something that we feel in the current that is causing maybe an implosive ending. It's going to be a revealing ending, sure, with the Death card. More of this Scorpio energy, and what's funny is we're in Sagittarius season, but we've seen this card so much. We've seen the High Priestess Pisces card so much. So there's a dynamic here playing with the Libra sign, which is very, very huge for you, okay? And I do have to create room because there's a lot of things out here today. Oh, I didn't see, there's a flipper here. I didn't see the 6 of Cups. I didn't see that. So we're going to have to clarify, okay? Very interesting. I saw that as I was putting away the cards. Let's get started on the split. What do we have? 5 of Swords, 9 of Cups. The split is very revealing. 5 of Swords is somebody causing pain in the environment, or you come from this. It is an airy card of needing communication. Whenever you're in the 5 of Swords, or you feel it, there needs to be communication between 2 souls or whoever's involved. 5 of Swords can be something that you feel. I feel like that's current. I'm going to go with current as a ascension here and a clairsentient. I don't identify with clairvoyant because they completely see the future. I come from a family of premonitionists, Libras, so I tend to go with more sentient feelings of the environment. And maybe you're finding that you are one of the clairs as well that's coming in this read. Can I see the Five of Swords in the environment? Can I see the Five of Swords? What does that mean for the overall energy today? Thank you. One card, the Hermit. Okay, so you keep to yourself essentially with the Hermit card. Maybe because somebody enlisted pain in your situation. I feel like you want to get over the hump of these feelings or even squared away with this person. A real talk with the Five of Swords, okay? Heavy card too, I saw in the pre-shuffle, and I was hoping it would not come out today, but it did, unfortunately. So, and I do always give you an honest read. If I get bad cards, I'm going to say what the bad cards are. Six of Cups. Let's see what this nostalgia is about. Personally, as a Libra sun, the way I correlated this feeling or how I actually feel about this card today is it's about turning on old music of yesteryears. I was listening to a lot of No Doubt this morning getting ready. Even as I was curling my hair, I felt that nostalgia. So maybe this is why the card was last that we saw. Can we see the Six of Cups coming out right here? What is the Six of Cups, please? Angels, guides, and higher dimensional beings. I'm going to put that back because they didn't flip. Thank you. Big delivery. Ace of Swords, Knight of Swords, and the Queen of Swords. Okay. Your energy towards someone might be standoffish. That's the Queen of Swords. It's Libra energy. It's also about, in a way, this card, she can be somewhat, she's staunch. She can be dictatorial. She can be controlling in her shadow side, but she's also rarely wrong. The Queen of Swords. Usually I feel like this involves hurt. And so these two cards could have connection in some way. Five of Swords and the Queen of Swords. It's probably a past person, Libra, that you originally started watching tarot for. Okay. We do have the Ace of Swords here. Maybe a truth coming. This was in our next 3 days video. It shows back up. It shows back up with truth. And then you got the truth sword in his hand. It could be an energy where you've tried to maybe step away from them and they're coming back in the energy, maybe needing a talk here with the Six of Cups. Is the Six of Cups, what do we read with this? What do we read as its pairing overall? Please and thank you. The Five of Pentacles, somebody who feels left out in the cold. It doesn't even have to be you. It could be someone that feels left out. They don't know how to solve this. They also don't know how to communicate effectively with you, or their love language is different. Love language can come from a family member, somebody you're needing to talk to, and they definitely feel displaced. That's the Five of Pentacles. So out in the cold, we see the snow even there as well in our wintry environment now. So it's even matching timeline-wise for all of you. Can I see the Five of Pentacles, like further clarification? Wanting happiness with you with the sun coming out really strong. It's a King of Pentacles wanting this, an Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, they're going to bring an offer from the Burger King, the King of Wands. Steve's Love Tarot, he calls the King of Wands the Burger King. And I always laugh because he's super animated. And his reading today was very funny. There's a King of Wands and an Ace of Pentacles primarily here. Somebody who wants to perhaps control a narrative with you, okay? Or perhaps gain control over the situation. And you might even be feeling this as that huge High Priestess card. Where is she? I'm going to take my time even to pull it out again, because maybe that's why you're sensing these Five of Swords in the current, okay? Very, very in tune. You can also feel this on a very spiritual level. It can be deep because the High Priestess is all that, all those verbiages that I just listed, okay? We have a Burger King coming in as the Six of Cups. And I won't call him that because that's Steve's like personal notation. And I just love him as a reader. He's actually very in tune with environmental energies. I highly suggest, if you don't know Steve's Love Tarot, pick it up. Pick it up and start watching his collective reads, okay? We do see here a King of Wands. Can I see on the draw what else that means? What's the outcome? Knight of Cups. Knight of Cups, Six of Pentacles, Empress. The outcome is coming to talk to you. So this person is manifesting. I said it yesterday. There's a conversation that needs to be had. Communication card with the King of Swords too. The King of Swords and the Queen of Swords seems to be you, like rolled into one person. That's been my unbiased opinion the last couple days. I feel like you have the truth, and this person is in complete denial of having to come and talk to you. It's almost like a runner syndrome, if you will, Empress. And I feel like you're even the object of this person's affection, okay, with the King of Wands. So we're going to end this first reading. I'm not going to do a bonus today. I'm actually going to go into a second video that's a mystery video. So if you join me for part 2, we're going to do that too. I'll see you there in our extended. We're going to do an extended today.